picture. What? Let's see if I can flip the camera around and come back. Maybe it'll fix itself. Oh, that's much better there. I'm gonna do this right here. Hello everybody. So this is hanging with cars. We're hanging around cars right now. So I need some questions. No one's here to ask me questions. Somebody come in and ask a question about hanging with cars. We're gonna just talk about cars today. I have my sunglasses. Let's see, where are my sunglasses at night? Oh my gosh, what is up with? Oh, I can barely see the screen with these on. They're so bad. We're just hanging with cars. I had a day today. Got quite a few things done, but I'm hanging with cars, and I want you guys to ask what car should we look at? What kind of car should we look at? And to see if we have one in the garage. That would be cool because we have a lot of cars in the garage. Uh, wonder what kind of cars behind me. No. Anyone figure it out just by that? Just by that? Can anyone guess what kind of car? No? If I did this, could you guess? No one wants to guess about the cars. Okay. Hanging with cars. We do have some cars. Let's see what kind of cars we have. I don't know. Tell with the draping of the crystals that's a Lamborghini Countach behind there. That's an Ermini. That's the predecessor to the Ferrari California. There was only three made, but uh, Ferrari told what was his name, the designer. He designed the California for Ferrari, and he told him, he goes, "Do you work for Ferrari or do you work for Ermini?" And he goes, "I work for Ferrari." He goes, "Okay, no more Ermini." So that's that. What's down the hall? Any cars? There's some cars down there. Ooh, what are those little headlights right there? Do we know? Can you tell? Can you tell what those are with all that stuff in the way? I don't know if you can. What's way down there at the end of the hallway? What if we zoom in? Could we zoom in? Can you tell? Can you tell what kind of car that is? You might be able to tell what kind of car the white one is. But that one, can you tell what that is? Some people could tell probably just by the headlights. What is that white one? Ooh, there's two white ones. Look, there's two. Can you tell what either one of those are? And then the blue one there. What is that? Oh, what is that white one? Ah, cars. Cars are us. We'll walk around the garage if people show up, but I guess people don't want to show up. Let's walk through the garage. See what we can see. Ah, I'm going to put one of these in my mouth. What these are Ricola's. Stupid commercial, great product. Ah, ah. We're going to get up here in a second. We're going to walk through the garage. We have a project in the back of the shop here, the back of the garage. It's really interesting. Oh, I just undid the turbo. Okay. I guess I can walk with the power. I unplugged the power, but it says it's at 19%. So let's plug that back in. There we go. It's charging again. All right. So let's walk through the garage. Yes, that's a Ferrari. Let's see what this is. Oh, now it's blue. So we'll walk past a car. We'll look at it behind me, and I'll describe it. Okay, what is that? That is a Lamborghini. Diablo. Diablo. Look at this. This is an amazing car. Here, I'll just turn it around so I can see what I'm gonna. This is the interior of a Diablo. You see that? And look at this. So there's obviously no convertible top. And look at this. It just clips on and it's held right here. That's where it stays. Look at this tail. It totally doesn't need this tail, but I don't know. Then, what kind of rims are these? These are from a Lamborghini. Well, that's obviously a lot more modern than the Diablo. Come on, Cletus, buy this car. All right, we'll talk about that later. Then that's what the blue car was. It's a Mercedes SLR, SRS, SLR. Anyway, Porsche 911 Carrera GTS. Ferrari 915. What? Five. No, I can't remember, but it's a Tesla or something. Then Corvette 1955 Mercedes SLR. And then here's our project. And this is a former Formula One. And we are going to put, going to have to put little like fenders on it. Has to be a street legal Honda motor. And then I can't fit in it. Somebody short has to drive it. If I take out all the padding, and I did it, my head still sticks up like his eye. Goopy balls. Wow. Anyway, that's walking through the garage. That's a good looking Porsche. That's a good looking Mercedes. That's a good looking Lamborghini. That's another good looking Lamborghini. Let's see that the McLaren is in Florida with the Ferrari California, the Spider, like from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Oh, check this out. This is such a better tail than what they put on the Lamborghini when they first came out. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at that. Look at that tail. Isn't that cool? Look how do you look at this? Look how it's connected. That's incredible. These louvers are awesome. Such a well-built car for what it is. And it has those traditional doors. I remember, this is back in the 1980s. The first Lamborghini I ever got to play with. And the hinge on the passenger door, this same door, it was on, I think it was an 82 Lamborghini, so it was just after the Telescopus. And the hinge froze. And it was really hard. I literally had to bend the hinge to get the door up. Then I had to unbolt it. And then I had to take it to a welding shop to get them to cut the thing away so I could unbolt it and then buy a new hinge and put it back together. But it went back together. If you would have thought that I had a guy with a grinder grinding on it, you would never know it. It's just one of those things. But that's what happens to these exotics. You don't drive them, they sit around and they get messed up. So, I have. Well, that's crazy. The internet falls off, even though I have hot spots all over this house or access points. You would think that it wouldn't fall off, but it did. All righty. I'm watching something. I'm trying to see if the theater would come light up. Huh. Hmm. Oh, we need a new receiver. Are you kidding? Oh, okay. It did come back to life. I have this receiver. It's funny, but if you look at our garage, yeah, it looks like a garage, right? But if you look at that wall. Why is that wall just a big blank white wall? Maybe it's because there's two giant speakers up there, and that's a projector. If you come over here, this is the audio video equipment, and you can watch Roku and watch anything you want from that. So it's pretty cool. All right, well, I guess no one's here. I'm going to go ahead and kill this one. Bye bye.